Hey, kia ora everyone, Chris here, Bayleys Insights team, sitting here with Tim Ray from Platform Consulting Group. Chit-chat around fit-out trends, sort of what's happening in the market and that type of stuff. So, Tim, how are you, man?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
It's a busy time for us at the moment.
Yeah.
So we've been pretty fortunate in the market. Had some great clients over the last couple of months. So
Sweet.
It's going well.
Oh, that's good, eh? And so, mate, we figured we'd chat mainly about some of the stuff that would be of interest to occupiers at the moment, obviously on the fit-out side. So I guess maybe just to kick it off, how's demand, I guess, for fit-out activities at the moment?
Yeah, it's still strong.
Yeah.
We're finding that there's a number of different businesses still looking to move, but there's also a number of businesses still looking to repurpose their current premises. So it's on both sides of that equation, there's still good movement.
Yeah, cool. And we're sort of hearing, like you hear the little anecdotes out in the market that maybe there's some cost reductions coming through on construction generally, like sort of tapering of demand. Is that like a thing, or is that not really a thing?
Yeah, look, we're noticing probably on the labour costs, not so much material costs at the moment. And it's definitely more bang for your buck at the moment in the market. So
yeah, okay. And is it like, do you need to do certain things to be able to unlock those cost efficiencies, or?
Yes, time is the number one. If you've got time in the program, it gives you time to find the right design outcome, but also make sure you've got time to negotiate for the right budget outcome. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, so if you're kind of running on last minute, and then you're having to try and get like labour in last minute, it's just like
accelerated programs. It's always a balancing act with an accelerated program between achieving the design aesthetic that's required, getting to understand the business so that you can provide the best outcome in the design, and then also on the back end when you're trying to get the works tendered and costed, it's if you've got more time to review it and to negotiate, then you'll get a better outcome.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so the big takeout, I guess, at the moment is around that time sort of factor and just having good lead up. What would be like, I don't know, maybe on some of the smaller fit outs around the place, what would be a typical program that you'd want to allow before kind of commencement?
For a smaller fit out, it's definitely 3 to 4 months. That allows you some time for design, some concepts. You've got a council consent period in there, which is always a headache. It's a bit of a lottery at the moment. Sometimes you're out in 20 days. Sometimes some of these buildings have a few more issues that need to be resolved, and that can delay things as well. So anything around or under 500 square metres in 3 to 4 months is
And would that be
ideal.
3 to 4 months before occupancy, or would that be 3 to 4 months before construction start? Or?
That would be from the first engagement through to occupancy.
Yeah, okay, sweet. So that's pretty good, eh? Like you can still deliver things relatively promptly.
Relatively quick on those smaller fit outs. The larger fit outs, where there's an extended construction period and an extended design period. So it can 6 months is
sort of minimum, eh? And then I guess as well, if you're looking at new build, quite often there'll be fit out integration opportunities as well, right? So you almost need to front end everything.
Yeah, and that's when the early engagement part of it really pays its dividends. If you can get in with the landlord, get the base build designed to your layout, you mitigate the doubling up of costs, and that's usually for the benefit of the tenant. So.
Yeah, sweet, and that's all like the service relocations.
Correct,
there,
anything in the in-ceiling services. Make sure that you've got that the design of those services is going to meet your requirements, whether it's 1 in 8, 1 in 10, whatever that may be, and then you've got that ability to negotiate prior to signing the lease is usually the best time to do that.
Yeah, sweet, and that, like, I guess one of the things that's become super apparent for a lot of occupiers is if they're looking to maybe lease premises for a relocation, getting in as early as possible in terms of some fit out advice and just doing that technical stuff earlier, right? Correct,
and I think it starts with a spatial analysis. So we need to understand how the business is working. Is there still a work from home element? Is there an occupancy of a ratio where they only need 35%?
Like not fully desks.
Exactly. So understanding that, getting a spatial analysis done, giving them an opportunity for a range of square meterage that they can then go out to the market and look for. And there's no obligation from us on that, so it's an easy win.
Yeah, so you just kind of get that done basically before you start actually detailed search, right?
Before you start looking, because it gives you a range of square meterage. It might be 3 to 375. A lot of that depends on the shape of the building and the requirements, but it gives you a benchmark to start looking, and it allows the tenants to start budgeting as well. Yeah,
100%. Because there's no point in signing off a lease and then going, oh sweet, now we're going to do some fit out design, you realise there's some like flaw with the building, or
you've either got too much space or too little, and then you need to compromise on something, or you're paying more than you need to. So
100%. And on the like some of the smaller fit outs, like on corporate fit outs, like the real big ones, we're seeing pretty consistently the flexible working or unassigned desks. So you could have maybe desk sharing in place across most of the premises. Are we seeing that start to come through into some of the smaller and medium-sized fit-outs at the moment? Because there was always an area where people were like, oh no, the staff still want desks.
No, we're noticing there's definitely a push for people back in the office, and I don't think it's a push anymore. I think it's just a given that there are people in the office. Most of the small to medium enterprises would like a seat for everybody, so that they feel like they're part of the business, they feel like they're part of the culture.
So like part of the family, sort of thing.
But the bigger corporates, I can understand it. It's easier, but the smaller ones, usually there's an owner in the business, sitting in the business. They like to have the staff around them, and hopefully the staff like to be there, which is where the design comes into it. So
yeah, sweet, makes heaps of sense. Well, look, mate, we might wrap up this little chit chat here. But thanks for coming in. If you do want a bit more information about what's happening in the fit out market, or maybe some advice around a search, feel welcome to reach out to Tim and the crew at Platform Consulting Group. Sure, you guys would be happy to chat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sweet.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
Yeah, cool, man. Nice chatting. Ciao.